easy to erase you. Face down in the boulevard, yet I couldn't face you. There ain't no use in crying, it doesn't change anything. So baby, what good does it do? Your friends, they all sympathize, maybe I don't need them to. Imagine I'd be your one and only instead of the lonely one. You, me, and the love. Silence is closer. We're passing ships in love. There's nowhere to run away. Said, boy, if you want love, you'll have to go and find it with someone new. Do you know who you really are? You sure it's really you? Lies are a funny thing. They slip through your fingertips because it never happened to you. Time wounds on the heels as we fade out of view. Imagine I'd be your one and only instead of the lonely one. You, me, and the love. Silence is closer. We're passing ships in love. Imagine I'd be your one instead of the lonely one.
Okay, well, I think that'll work. Everybody just let me know that everything is working and everything's beautiful. Because if not, I'll adjust, as I always do. But I think it should be pretty easy and kind of pedestrian and such. But please let me know. Everybody just... I know it's been a while since you see me. More gray, probably. Looking gorgeous. Sounds good, looks good, all is working. Fantastic. Well, cheers to that. I know Shannon's got a beer. All right, let me go through and say hello to everybody because I love you all very much. And I don't know why I'm talking like Bob Ross right now, but I feel like doing it. So, starting with the only person that matters, All Out of Angst, the best. And then we got Jangles, Jangalang, Jangalang. What's up, brother? Might be seeing you in a little bit. ID Voka, my homie, my brother, my dude, my recently wrenched up homeboy. Whatever. Daytime Frank, DTF. What's up, my man? Shannon, of course, Raven Shadow. Rocks, as always, Emily Blue, always fabulous. T Gets, my man, Dennis Michael, homie since day one. Okay, it's starting to go fast now. Relax, people. God damn it, relax. Shannon. So how was that Tool show, brother? Sounds pretty rad. I'm deeply penetrating? Do a lot of penetrating, but I don't know how deep it is. Vapors Odyssey, what's happening, my man? Okay, so what we're gonna do tonight is talk a little bit about everything that's been going on, and a little bit about why this is not gonna necessarily be a thing that much anymore. I know that I've said that a few times about different kind of things, but honestly, this time it's much more of a dude, I got too much awesome shit going on to spend hours editing video or trying to make streams and all that stuff. So it's not just so much like back in the old days when I'd be like, fuck this, I'm pissed off about something completely unrelated and just delete something. Like the NorCal Sick Boy Instagram that had like 4,000 followers, and one day I got mad and I was on a fucking manic thing and I was probably on drugs and I was like, fuck that, bye. You know, so that's not this. This is a very I don't know, I wouldn't say it's like a good thing, but it is a good thing, just because me being too busy doing fucking epic shit to make YouTube videos is a good thing. It sucks that I don't have the ability to do stuff like this and talk to you guys as much as I used to. But like I've tried to make it pretty clear in the posts and stuff, this isn't like my buy to social media or anything. It's just I can't put as much time into this aspect of it because YouTube, you know, you got to give it up to those guys. You know, people like fucking Mike Vapes, who puts out a video every fucking day. People like Bogan, who puts out like really rad long videos. People like Batman Santos, you know, they put out a lot of videos and stuff. Dude, shit takes time. It's hard. And there's really, like, other than the adoration of you beautiful people, there's really nothing in it for you. I mean, unless you're just like super stoked about getting vape hardware or whatever, which, I don't know, who gives a fuck? Shit's so cheap now, you can just fucking buy it. But anyway, so this is going to be, yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on. I know the video I did when I had that real rough day, I was having a rough week, I was having a rough everything, that got a lot of traction. Like, people were really like, oh wow, this is crazy, this is like, I feel this, the Dark Days video. But you know, after that I did do a live stream just like this, and we talked it out, man, and I explained how things are going fucking really rad now. And that was, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. So now we're going to talk a little bit about how everything's going now, after a month of new job, being a fucking dude, and taking care of like shit I need to take care of in order for my life to get better. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about, and I'm going to be very cognizant of the chat. So if you guys have any questions or you just want to say stuff, I will definitely try and, like I always do, I always like to read what you guys say. And as I said also, if you want to, you know, if you want to come on and hang out, I'm not adverse to it. So this will probably go for, I don't know, it'll go as long as it needs to go. How about that? Out there grinding that paper. Goddamn right. I be adulting. You know I do. So, I also just want to say, so this is like a goofy little mod that I always kind of just, I got it because it was purple, and you know I'm a purple freak. But I never really had anything on it that like worked real well. But I want to give a shout out to my friend Alex, Broken Ohm on Instagram. Most of you are probably already following him, because if you're on Instagram, then you know who he is. But he actually sent me this after I asked just a simple question about, like, I need a cool single coil banger. And it's fucking rad. It's the Reload S. He put a fucking build in it when he sent it. Let me squonk right quick, because, you know, squonky squonk. Yeah, dude, it's that Stentorian whatever the fuck. So let's squonky squonk. And then, you know, it's just a single 18650. But, like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Broken Ohm with the coil building, bro. It's killer. No, but it's a killer fucking Addy. And I'm loving it. So, big shout out to Broken Ohm. Go follow him on Instagram. Go, leave a comment on one of his pictures telling him that he's fucking awesome, because he is. And watch some of his stories, because if you're like a someone that enjoys the whole weed, whatever the fuck. He does some cool things with that too. He enjoys the Mary Jane. It's fucking killer though, bro. It's fucking killer. Killer. Okay, let me get into the chat right quick before we get into like other stuff. I did spend the whole day today. So anybody that doesn't know, this is my birthday weekend. It was my birthday yesterday. If you say happy birthday or you call me old, I will fucking block you. But I basically, you know, I've just been working my balls off. So I worked on my birthday, but I got off and then I did something I've been wanting to do for a while. I went out to a college that is a, you know, it's not like a state college or anything. It's called Laney. They do a lot of like trade stuff and it's kind of like a community college, but it's really not. It's more of a trade school. And I'm going to get back into learning some stuff, which is going to be beneficial for my job, which I'll get into that a little bit later. But it's more of just something I've wanted to do for a long time. Anybody that knows me, anybody that's followed me for a long time understands that I'm very like, I have a thirst for knowledge and I want to know as much about anything I'm interested in as I can. And this kind of is a means to an end towards getting into the specific work that I want to be a part of, which I'm already kind of doing, but I want to take it to the next level. I'm all about leveling up, not being stagnant, not thinking about the bullshit past, just thinking about the future and making myself the best person I can be. And that's why we're kind of doing this stream, so I can explain to you guys why some of the, I mean, I know it's been super beneficial to a lot of people, especially me, stuff like fighting the stigma, you know, that I do with Eric and just the videos on YouTube, but it takes up a lot of time, and every spare second that I have now is going to be with my kids. And that leads to today. So the second part of my birthday was I took the kids to a putt-putt golf place, and we did 18 holes, me and my wife too, which I've also been hanging out, so we'll talk a little bit about that too. And things are going exceedingly well for me since I've changed my way of thinking and my whole outlook on life. So, like I said, I'm going to look at the chat real quick. That was 47 minutes ago, and I'm sorry. Let's see. Some need to be social media manhandled. Yes, Raven Shadow, that's true. Getting better, this is Emily Blue. Getting better, living life, and moving forward. Cheers to you, Chuck. That's all. Thank you very much, Emily. It's pretty rad. And Jangles said, happy birthday. So, blocked. Goodbye. Goodbye, go fuck yourself. And Emily Blue, that HBD, I know what that means. That means happy birthday. So, a blocked. Goodbye. ID Voca, really, you should know better. Happy B-Day, blocked. And Jangles says he's a youngin', which is complete and total horseshit. He's the oldest person I know. Oldest person I know. Period. The tick begins, which is Shannon, my homie, my boy, my Australian mumble rapping fucking rad motherfucker. That's awesome. Glad everything is getting back on track for you. Yes, and it is. And we're going to get into that. As a matter of fact, let's get into that now. I got a couple little things. Obviously, we got back from the miniature golf place today, and I just thought it was only fitting that I should talk to everybody and let everybody know what's going on. But I didn't have a ton of time to prepare a bunch of stuff for the stream, and like I was going to do like a little video thing and talk about it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just probably going to try and let me know if it works. If it doesn't, what the fuck ever. Who gives a shit? Excuse me, I'm going to burp. I'm going to say excuse me first. Excuse me again, because that was rough. That was a little much. Okay, so. My bad. I'm pretty sure that probably worked. If it didn't, let me know. Patrick. Mother. Fucking King. I love me some Patrick King. He's a great guy. Do you still live over here, Patrick? Because if you do, we need to hang out. Because you have an awesome mustache, and I enjoy mustache rides. So, let's talk a little bit about work, okay? So, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know a little bit about what I do now. I've been a little bit more, pretty much centric on my work days and what I do, and I've just been really excited about everything that's going on in that aspect of my life. Before I was working, it was a very like, if you especially if you follow my stories, it was a very like, let's go out and do something physical, let's go on a hike, let's go for a run. I want people to see it. Maybe that'll help people to like jump on board that train. And then I started this job. Okay. So this job is extremely physically demanding, and now that like I said, if people pay attention, I've gotten promoted already twice. But what I do is still very physically, but it's also very mentally challenging now, because I get to interpret the prints for specialty hardware and all kinds of stuff for like electrical utilities. And I have to set up these 100-year-old machines in order to punch out things and bend hot metal and do all kinds of interesting things to make a raw material like you're seeing right now on the screen. Something that, it's just a chunk of metal. This right here that's on the screen is actually the beginning of, I believe they turn into the puppy brackets, which are, they wind up getting 3 holes punched and then bent so that there's a flat platform at the bottom, comes up and like this, and it's used for all kinds of applications for PG&E, which is the main electrical utility around here. So yeah, that's super rad. I'm enjoying work. I'm enjoying the physical aspect of it, because honestly, as much as I showed like running and doing all that kind of stuff, like it's not my favorite thing, getting out there. I do love the morning time and seeing everything nice and quiet and finding new places to go, but it doesn't really feel like, I'm not sore after that, but after a day of work, I'm fucking sore, man. Ray John Sa Goo. That's my boy right there. After a day of work, I'm fucking tired. I'm sore. I move thousands of pounds of fucking material every week, and by move I mean with my hands. So it's pretty good, man. I gotta work on my diet a little bit, but I'm gonna be getting with Eric on that. And I do believe Ray Jean talked to Eric about that kind of stuff too. So that's cool. So anyway, yeah, that's what I do. If you want to know more about the job, check out I did like a weird Photoshop thing with me and like an old machine. I thought it was funny, but it explains a little bit more about my company and what we do. So that is the first aspect of life these days. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the whippersnappers. So one of the kind of side effects of being so focused on getting my life straight financially and a career that I can stick with and all that kind of stuff is I'm losing a little bit of time with the kids. Obviously, that whole time that I wasn't working, I spent every second of every day with my kids, which was amazing and just about the best thing that could ever happen. But the way things are now are not awful. The fact that I'm able to every week bring home a paycheck and take them out to do super cool stuff, like we did today. We went out to this, Scandia. It's in Fairfield. It's putt golf and an arcade and a restaurant and all this kind of stuff. So it was super fun, but that's not something I would have been able to do a month ago or 2 months ago or a year ago or whatever, because I literally had no money. It's just not, it just wasn't in the cards. You know, going out to this thing today with a family of 5 costs a lot of money, you know, but it was easy for me now. And when we get to go out and do cooler stuff that they'll really remember. I know that they'll remember, and they love like going on a hike, which is totally free. That's totally fun. But the first time being able to go out and play putt-putt golf, I remember that when I was a kid. I remember that. I remember the first time my parents took me to play fucking miniature golf. And hopefully they will too, because it was a great day. It was a fun day. And those are the kind of things that I want them to remember. The last 2 years have been rough. I give them all the love that I can give, but I want to make sure that they have the memories of like that fun, cool childhood, along with the support and the, you know, the all the stuff you have to do. But I want them to be able to do some of the stuff that they want to do, which is good. It's about the quality of time, not the amount. Perfectly fucking stated, ID Voca. I love you. I fucking love you. Dude, this like fucking hits like a truck when you do it, right? Raging Shadow. The memories that will count, stay with them. Exactly. And that leads on to the next thing. You know, we'll talk a little bit about, but I don't want to have a picture of my kids up too long because, I don't know, people are weird and YouTube's weird and God only knows. Let's go with this, which is pretty important as well. People that have been paying attention, I know I say that a lot, and I preface everything with that because I know that not everybody follows me on Instagram or follows me on, or we're friends on Facebook or anything like that. So I feel like I kind of have to give backstory for stuff. But especially if you're a YouTube person and you've watched a lot of my YouTube videos, there's been some kind of like really rough spots with my wife. There's been a lot of me being kind of dismissive of the whole thing. Oh, this isn't going to happen. The you know, shit's fucked up. I ruined all that. Blah blah blah. And I've also gotten some things like, oh well. No, I'm not even gonna get into that. But the truth of the matter is, now that I'm really putting the work into myself and doing everything I can to be who I want to be, not who they want me to be, not who she wants me to be, who I want to be, it shows and it makes everything easier. So it's been really rad the last month or so. Me and my wife have spent a lot of time together. If you check out my Instagram stories, you see it a lot. You know, we go out to dinner. We have time alone. Me and her have been together 15 years. Okay, that's a long fucking time for anybody. We have 3 kids together. We have gone through some fucked up shit together. We've gone through some awesome shit together. And as I've always said, I love her more than anything. You know, she's my soulmate. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. And I believe in that shit. I really do. So, especially since I've been able to lay out what my plan is, what's going to be happening. Wait, you have an IG account? Hey! No, I don't. I don't have an IG account, but ID Voca does, and it's fucking rad. Go check it out. If you want to drool over super sick fucking vape hardware and awesome skylines, but that are probably hot as dick when you're there in person, follow ID Voca, because it's rad as fuck. My Instagram's just a bunch of ugly pictures of me and me welding and doing stupid shit at work. So, but yeah, me and the missus, man, things are going rad. We've spent a lot of time together in the last month. We've talked a lot, you know, like we used to back in the old days when we were just best friends, you know. And, you know, that's the most important thing, being able to communicate. For real, there's nothing more important in a relationship than communication, and that's always been our biggest hurdle. But since I've spent time, reading books and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it over and over and over and over and over and over. This medication has been unbelievable for me. It's been amazing. It's changed my whole world. So that's part of the whole fighting the stigma thing. Is like you shouldn't have any kind of stigma around taking medication. I know some people hate it, but it is what it is. Anyway, between talking to Eric, taking the medication, reading some books, some serious self-reflection, and just changing my mindset, we've been able to connect on the level that we did, 10 years ago again. So it's pretty rad. Obviously, there's nothing set in stone, but the goal is to make sure that we are a family. That's all we've ever wanted, is to be a family. Communication is vital in any relationship, and that is correct. Okay, let me see. Let me go to Odysseus. Boom, titties, boom, titties, boom. Yeah, that's an ugly guy, but we're gonna deal with it. Jangalang, jangalang, for the win. Yeah, spending time apart has definitely been a huge spending time apart has definitely been a huge thing. I think we both realized that we're better together than we are apart, and it's huge for the kids too, to be able to see us together, to see us, in love, because that's something about me and my wife. That's something about me in general. You can tell everything about me by my face, by my actions, if I'm pissed off, if I'm in love, it's easy to tell. Me and my wife, when we're out to dinner or we're at the putt-putt golf, we're like 16-year-old kids. I'm grabbing her ass, I'm giving her kisses. It's fucking fantastic, and maybe not the grabbing the ass thing, but whatever, that's what I do. I'm a fucking dirtbag, deal with it. But the kids see that, and it makes a difference. And it's important. Okay, let me see. Rajan Sagu, yeah, agreed. ID Voca's IG is the shit. No fucking doubt about it. Tick begins. Hey Shannon, why don't you have an IG? You got every purge mod that's ever been made, and you could probably take some rad pictures of them. Why don't you do that? It's very upsetting to me that you do not. Raven Shadow, keeping the family intact is so important for the children's health, and another family is the core. I 100% agree. So that definitely goes to a point that I wanted to make, and I totally fucking glossed over it. So thank you very much, Raven Shadow. What's interesting is that in my generation, I don't know how many people are my age. I mean, I just turned 39, about to be 40, so I don't know what generation that is with all these different names. But I would say at least 75% of my friends in like high school or just in life, like their parents all got divorced. It was just so crazy how many parents got divorced. But I found the one girl whose parents did not get divorced. And guess what? My parents didn't get divorced. They stuck it out through fucking crazy shit. Her parents, not so much. They're kind of like Ward and June Cleaver. And if you don't know who those people are, get the fuck out of my screen. Get the fuck out of my screen. Do you not know who those people are? Because they're like good, wholesome Midwestern folk. But my parents are kind of crazy. But they fucking fought through, and they stuck together, and it instilled in me that need to have the family unit be so important that Jangling, he's too busy drinking. Are you talking about Shannon? Yeah. And here's Shannon. I'm not great with taking pictures, but it's something I'll look into. Well, Shannon, you just need to ask me. I'm not like I'm some great fucking photographer or anything. but I could definitely help you with that because you don't need a fancy camera like all these other ass fucks. I've literally used the same broken iPhone 7 for fucking 5 years and people seem to like my photos, so. Patrick King, the only thing I think about when I see my ex is, should I dig the hole deeper? Glad it's getting better for you, my friend. I love you, Patrick. You're the best. If you want, bro, I can dig the hole for you. I'm not going to do the deed, but I'll dig the hole for you. How do you go? Come on, the tick begins. It's no fun. No worries. Take pics either. Give it a go. ID Voca, you need to shut your pie hole on that one because you can definitely take pics. They're pretty rad. And speaking of ID Voca, who's excited about this crazy fucking mod that I decided to buy for my birthday? What is it called? ID Voca, help me out, dude. Leave it to Beaver. Thank you, Jangles, you old fuck. You miserable... Okay, boomer! God, that's so lame. Did I really just say, okay, boomer? Is that what happened? Raven Shadow. For me, it was lots of drinking from dad yelling dump tables, but I survived it. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't say it's too much different for me, but you know, I feel like all the kind of craziness made me who I am. Not necessarily for the best. Like, I've obviously had a lot of problems. But if I didn't have all those problems and I wasn't so fucked up in the head all the time, Benevi Mods, thank you, ID Voca. If I didn't have all those problems and I didn't fuck up a lot, I don't think I would have the perspective that I do now and the ability to look back and understand the faults and the mistakes that I made. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Or am I crazy? Yeah, dude, it's fucking rad. The engravings are sick. I'm not big on, like, garish, crazy kind of engravings, but this Benevi, I think it's called the Syndicate, maybe? It's got this cool chick that's, like, looking all, like, De la Dues Merte, or whatever the fuck it is, Day of the Dead shit. It's rad. So, and it's a side fire, like the, side piece, or slam piece, or whatever the fuck it is. You got to be happy with yourself before you can be happy in a relationship. Absolutely, ID Voca, 100%. And that's the biggest change that she's seen in me is I'm much more happy. I mean, I've obviously always been confident and willing to do what I have to do, but there's a difference between being truly confident and fake it till you make it. I'm not faking shit anymore, you know. Our downfalls made us better parents. You're fucking right. You got to have the bad days to truly appreciate the good days. The good days. 100%. Shane, mother, fucking purple stuff, Beekman. What's up, my brother? Purple stuff, bro. All about that purple stuff. Purple stuff life. I don't know if this is focusing or not, but shout out to Tenacious TX Vapes, young Mr. Stanley, for giving me the microphone I'm using and the camera that I'm using that I've always used because Stan's a good guy. He's an amazing person. God damn. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to get into is I want to give thanks to a lot of people that have kind of been on the ride with me. Everybody in chat, obviously. I'm not going to go through everybody again because you all know how much I love you. But what I'm vaping on right now was given to me by somebody. You know, talking about Broken Ohm. The liquid in it was made because a company, an amazing company, Flavora, hooked me up with a bunch of stuff, and I was able to spend some time with some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet, who is Fresh, Toonie, Lumi Streams, Daytime Frank. All those people, they came through and they helped me out making some flavors, and I'm really digging it. And especially now that I have this, because it's just such a rad flavor banger, you know. and I can really take the whole. If you're rocking like a sub-ohm tank, it's kind of hard when you're doing DIY because you're so like indoctrinated by these like hyper sweetened like garbage ass fucking e-liquids, fucking 900 cupcake, fucking whatever the fuck, and it's gross, you know. But you got to be able to get your palate back, and that's what's happened since I've started mixing my own stuff. But I'm still doing, because I have work stuff, I'm still rocking like something like this for like some Nick Salt stuff because I can only take a few hits at work. Let's see. Love that purple. Purple is life. Love you, mate. Sugar Shane. Goddamn right. Love it. Jangalang, jangalang. Yeah, them critters don't come with an instruction manual. No, they do not. Raven Shadow Vapes. Our downfalls made us better parents because we know the all too familiar pain and want to be better for our kids. Absolutely. That's 100% true. Shannon, I feel like this is a goodbye but not a farewell video. Happy for you. Yeah, no, yeah. So, we might as well talk about that a little bit. So, obviously I haven't been super active in making more videos, and me and Eric have not been able to do Fighting the Stigma stuff just because it's so hard to schedule anything now. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm ditching out on y'all or anything, because the fact is I'll still be on all the other social medias, but when it comes to the super time-consuming making YouTube videos, it's just not something I can do. You know, I just can't. Because work, school, you know, I'm going back to school. I'm fucking Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect there. That was probably the worst impression ever. Jangling, fuck sweetener. Fuck sweetener. God damn it. I 100% agree. Ivoca, just mixing yourself an 18 milligram for your pods instead of salt mix. Yeah, I would love to do that, but so Flavor has sent me a bunch of the concentrates, which was amazing, and they sent me a bunch of stuff, and I've been able to get, you know, some really rad mixes out of it. But I was a little apprehensive still about like, oh, I'm just gonna buy nicotine, I'm gonna buy PG and VG. So what I got was from Liquid Barn. It's like a pre-mixed thing. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What happened? Am I still here? Oh shit. Oh god. What happened? Did I lose stuff? Did I lose stuff? What happened? I think I lost stuff. Let me know. Something weird happened. Something weird happened? Am I back? People tell me I'm back, please. That'd be great. Somebody? Nobody? Anybody? That'd be great. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Thank you. I'm not sure what happened right there. That was kind of weird. But what's amazing is I caught it like immediately that something weird happened. It's kind of scary, right? So give me 1 second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check my phone just in case and see what happens. I know, it's dead air. Deal with it. Dead air. Deal with it, you fucks. You miserable fucks. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm putting out... Also, it's no big deal. Nobody's worried about it. Nobody cares. It's going to be fun. Anybody that wants to come on and hang out for a little while, come on and hang out for a little while. You have to DM me, and I'll send you the link. So let me know, and we can talk. We can hang out a little bit. I love the whole chat thing, but I'd like to have some of you guys come on. That'd be cool. It's up to you, though. You don't have to. So let me know. So anyway, that's out there. Hit me up. My stream broke, but I fixed it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so as far as the future of the channel, yes, now Jangling. I'm gonna let Jangling come on. So everybody prepare yourselves. It's gonna be a whole lot of like rum runners, hillbilly, fucking going on, but it's okay because he's one of the best people I've ever known, and he's a good guy. So hold on, let's see if I can turn this off. Jangling. Yeah, exactly. Well, you can smack me around all you want. I don't give a shit. What are you doing, Shannon? Are you at work? You better not be at work. Why don't you come on? I'll send you the link. Because it'd be great. Between Shannon and Jangling, nobody will understand a single fucking word. From the hillbilly to like the Australian hillbilly. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I love it. Love it all. Hold on. Excuse me. It's beer, bro. It's beer. That's what happens. Deal with it. I'm far too so. Well, maybe I'd understand your ass. That'd be great.
The hell did you call me?
Yeah. Do you hear the hillbilly? You have to turn on your video, man.
It was on. What the fuck?
We'll turn it on now.
Shut up.
See, this is the kind of stuff I have to deal with. I have to deal with.
I'm trying. Shush.
Oh my God! Look at him. Oh my God! Look at him. Isn't he beautiful?
I can't
Yeah.
use that window. There you go.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. Trust me.
Oh,
I can
okay.
hear you.
So you have make sure you have the audio down on your YouTube.
I'll cut it off.
Okay, good. So I can hear you, you can hear me, everything's fantastic. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm... Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Don't show those crazy fingers, you crazy bastard. Oh, see, I'm looking at the delayed thing. This is going to be difficult for me to handle this. Hold on. So, Jangling, I need you to entertain these people for 2 seconds.
Oh, no, don't put me on the spot like that.
Entertain them, you fuck. Shane Beekman, that's my boy. Boom. In like Flynn.
I'm not an entertainer. I'm sorry.
Well, what the fuck, man? What is the point? Let's see. Patrick King, vooping naked. That is totally cool. Because, like, if the channel gets taken down, who gives a shit, right? That's the flow that we're on right now. If the channel gets taken down, who gives a shit?
Luckily, I've already done that, and they don't have to see that part.
Oh, what? You've already been vooping?
Naked, yes.
That's gross. That makes me want to die.
It is, but shit happens.
Love it. Dennis Michael. So how long have you... Okay, so Jangling, how long have you known Dennis Michael?
I don't know.
You don't know? At least as long as I have from the Squid Group? Good lord, dude. He's like one of the OG guys that's followed me, just like you.
Probably about 3 years.
Yeah, more than that. Shit. How long have you known me?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, fuck. That's kind of crazy. Like, I'm trying to think back. When the fuck did all this shit start?
Squid Group. It was 2017, I'm sure.
Was it 2017?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because
It seems longer than that.
I have wars with you.
Okay. Hold on, Shannon. Let me send you the thing.
He's probably drunk.
No, he said he's too sober to go on camera, but it's like, well, you know. I'm sending it to you in Messenger, Shannon. Boom, sent. Oh, where's Shane? Is that Sugar? Is that Sugar Shane?
Yeah, it's Sugar Shane, mate. How are you?
Oi, you fucking cunt.
How are you, cunt?
Trying.
I'm going to do it on my phone, I think, because the computer's having an arsehole incorporated attack, so...
You're having... Wait, what?
It's having an arsehole incorporated attack.
An asshole incorporated attack?
Fucked up.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm so confused. I don't know what the. Yes. Shannon, what's up, brother? So what? Wait a minute. What happened to? I got so confused. I'm sorry. I suck at life. What happened to Shane? His asshole started flaring up or something?
I think he said it turned inside out.
Oh, like he got a prolapsed anus?
Something like that.
That's fun. That's fun. Everybody likes that.
There he is.
Boom. Boom
There you
shakalaka.
go.
Are you set now?
Yeah.
Is my audio working?
Yeah, your audio's working.
We hear you.
Yes. Look at that beautiful bastard. Look at these two beautiful Australians.
Hey, Shannon.
Afternoon.
So what time is it there? That's such a fucking lame question, but what time is it there?
2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh,
3:30,
shit.
yeah.
All right. Well, you should definitely be drunk by now. It's Australia, you fucks.
I don't drink.
I know you don't drink. I'm talking to Shannon.
Yes, I'm getting there.
There he is. Yes. Yes. That's what's up. Okay, so this is gonna be hard. Either, okay, I'm just gonna have to hear you guys that are on the stream with me so I can watch the stream.
You do that.
Because I'm not a professional anymore at this, and it's much more different. What I want from each one of you. I'm hearing dead air, and I don't like that. Start speaking, goddammit.
Beer and shut up. I'll tell you.
Chuck's
Yeah, the
amazing.
Raven.
I can't see the chat, but Chuck's amazing.
I probably don't want to see what it is, so probably a good thing. I'll go back and read what they said about me later.
Wait, the camera set up somewhere.
Were you guys looking at my monkey?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, that's my monkey. Cool. Okay, I'm back. Did anybody say anything cool, or what the fuck? No, do it the other way, Shannon. The other way. God damn it. There you go.
There you go. I don't know what happened. Everybody froze.
Everybody froze.
Yeah, for a second. Maybe my Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Patrick King. That's epic. That went well, so did nobody talk while I was gone? Feels like the goddamn Amigo show. Nobody fucking talks when I'm not around. Come on, let's do this.
I got a round box just like that one. A little squonker you have.
Which one? Okay, let's do the old school vaping fucking thing, and everybody tell me what you're vaping on. This is what I'm drinking on, by the way. It's pretty rad.
Ooh,
I think it's a seasonal situation.
that looks nice.
Water.
What am I vaping on? Hey,
A big old
Oh.
bottle of water.
I'm vaping on. I've
What?
got the Odin.
The Odin?
Yeah.
Show off.
They're a huge mod.
Hold on. Let me see. The Oh God. I'm breaking stuff now. Everybody look out, I'm breaking stuff. Here, let me do this. Boom. Okay. Who just said the Odin?
Me. Fine.
Boom. Okay, so are we talking about an atomizer or the mod?
No, the mod.
Oh,
the
the
Odin.
Odin. Yeah. Is that the DNA one?
Yeah, mate.
Dude, that's sick. Is it rad?
Yeah. Best thing I ever got.
Really?
The money.
How much?
But then,
Those things are what, like $200?
yeah. 300 in Australia.
Yeah. Because you guys got that crazy. What do you got on top of it?
I've got the Aquitas.
Oh yeah. That's like the it's kind of like the Dead Rabbit, but with kind of crazier airflow.
Yeah. I just got it wide open at 110, running some donut.
Nice.
Donut.
Boom. Hell yeah.
I've got a Mirage with a
Oh, the Barrage. Yeah, I was supposed to hit up I was supposed to hit up NASA about getting one of those.
mate. This single battery 127 mod is great for the K-Fun and battery for life.
Really?
Fantastic mod.
That's
I-
nice.
I've just got all DNAs now. I've got rid of a lot of my mods, and I'm only running DNA mods now.
Really?
Nice stack here.
Yeah, you've never been much on the whole mechs, huh?
Yeah, I've got a collection of mechs.
But you don't. But it doesn't seem like you're ever using them.
I bust them out on special occasions when I'm feeling the mode,
Ready for the thunder.
I've got me Ruby, and I've got me Kennedy, and yeah, and I got the pink Bonza, a limited edition one.
Oh yeah. So I remember Sam. He was doing those through the group. Was that the only way to get those? Because I remember I'd left like right before he did that.
Yeah, he only did 34 of them, and I was lucky enough to snap one up.
That's epic. Yeah, I would have definitely. I should have tried to get one of those, but that was kind of during my time that I was crazy and like getting away from everything.
I mean, they weren't cheap because we had to send them to Department powders to get, done and then sent back to Australia. So that was a bit of, we all paid, but well and worth the money, mate.
Oh, 100%.
I won't use it though because it's like a collector's item. It's one of those things that you sit there and admire and go, like, I really want to use it, but I just don't wanna.
Right. 100%. But I mean, that's kind of the beauty of a mech mod is like, well, you can. I mean, that's not something that'll ever not work through use. I mean, as long as you maintain a mech mod, you could bury it in your backyard for 10 years, whatever, clean it up, and it'll still fucking work.
That's why I like the Kennedys. I got them straight from the factory.
Oh fuck yeah.
I got number 11 for the Ruby.
Oh no shit. Oh, the new rubies, the Vindicator rubies. Oh,
not
you
the big
prick!
one.
Really?
Yeah, I got number 11, and I got a Kennedy Vindicator. I think that was like 120.
Yeah, I got number 80. It's the NorCal Sick Boy Vindicator, and then I've got 120, which is the other NorCal Sick Boy Vindicator.
Yeah, worth their weight in gold, mate.
Oh, it's the best mech mod ever made, if you ask me.
Well, it's an investment as far as I see, because in 20 years' time, I'll still be able to pull that thing out and it'll work without
100%.
a problem.
100%. Hell yeah. So what do you got, Jangalang? I already know what Shannon has, so we're gonna save him for last. He's gonna be like, purge.
Purge time 50.
I seen an overpowered.
Yeah, I got the Aegis Legend with the Peerless, and I've got some Noms X2 White Peach Raspberry in that,
Nice.
and the overpowered stack.
Overpowered stack. Look at that thing. Looks like a fucking vibrator from hell. Thing's enormous.
How pink it looks is red. Some mint chocolate from Masturbate.
Nice.
Kinda
Oh
like-
yeah. You like so yeah, give them a little shout out, right? Because that's your boys, right? Masker. What is it?
Oh yeah, Masturbate.
Masker Vape. Yeah.
Yeah, they're friends of mine.
That's
Just
cool,
a small
man.
company, local. They make some really good e-liquid though.
Hell yeah. What's the Peerless? God, that's old,
It is.
right? You like that thing? I like that Ultim Slam Cap.
Yeah, I got the old. It's got the mutation type airflow, the honeycomb.
Dude, that old school Mutation X airflow.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's rad. That's like the original honeycomb shit.
Yeah, and
All right, Shannon, make me cry with all your fucking beautiful purge, you piece of shit.
got more purge. It's got more purges than Purge has.
Slam piece. was
Slam.
fun,
Oh, nice.
And something different. Elf Thunder Light. Was good.
Oh, the Elf Thunder. Is that a goon on there?
Yeah, Goon.
OG
24.
goon?
I don't know. How do I tell?
With the airflow. Is it 3 holes or a slot?
3 hole.
Yeah, that's the OG
3
goon.
holes.
That's
yeah,
rad.
There we go. Problem is it's aluminium, so it heats up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a little bit.
Heats up.
That's it.
Nice.
That was good.
So now that we've got the vape portion of the fucking show out of the way, I'd like to hear. You got foam. You got foam because I got mustache. Shannon knows.
That's all
I like to hear how everybody's doing, man, because obviously I talked a lot about it earlier in this stream and in the last few things about everything going on in my life. But these are three dudes that have kind of been with me since the beginning, really, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I fucking love you guys, man, and I appreciate all the fucking support. I really do. But I know that everybody's been through like different things. I know what Shane's been through. I know what Jangling's been through. I know that Shannon says words. I may not understand them, but I try real hard because I love him. It's kind of English. I don't know. We'll see. But how you been doing, Shane? How's your back? How's the whole thing with you can say whatever you want to say. I don't want to put anything out there.
Well, I had a second injury, don't you?
You had a second injury?
I had a bus accident just early last year, and had a second injury where the bus driver decided to hit the brakes, and I was shot from the back of the bus, front of the bus, airborne.
What?
And re-broke my back L1, compound fractured 65%.
Fuck, man. Why didn't you tell me that? I didn't know that.
And dislocated my neck.
Jesus.
So
what? How do you dislocate a neck?
Very, very easily when you've got osteoporosis.
Well, yeah, that's true. I know. Oh, yeah, I know. But still, God, that sounds horrific. Are you okay?
Well, I'm
I knew
still
you had a
learning.
back injury. I didn't know you re-injured yourself.
Yeah, I didn't. Dude, seriously, did you tell anybody about that?
Not many people know about it. No.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, so wait a minute. So was this on a public bus?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So is there going to be hopefully some reparations for the?
Yeah, I had to got bombarded by people pushing me in, especially within the vaping bogan community. Great bunch of blokes.
Oh, Sam's. Dude, join Sam's Patreon. Join his Patreon group. It's fucking amazing. They're rad people.
The guys on Friday night vape night really pushed me towards don't let these bastards get away with it, basically. And I went to a very high-end solicitor and put my claim forward, and they said, yeah, we'll jump on it with a freight train. And basically, I got a young girl, Tegan. She's a bulldog. And basically, he's got them bent over a barrel, and they've admitted liability.
Nice, dude.
So now it's just a matter of waiting. But I'm still learning to walk.
Fuck me. God.
Walker. And but yeah, I take
So
things in a stride.
obviously
stay positive
that's a lot of physical, like, but you've been through that. You've been through a lot of that. How are you doing? I mean, how are you doing, bro? Like, seriously, are you good? Like, how are you doing emotionally? That kind of stuff. Is
Emotionally, fuck.
Yeah.
I put it blunt. I get a lot of anxiety attacks and panic attacks now, a lot more than I've ever had in my life. I'm seeing a psychiatrist for the first time, and I've never been to a shrink.
I know. We talked about that. I remember because we talked about it after me and Eric had our discussion about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much was the tipping scale for me, and the straw that broke the camel's back after hearing your story. It was like, well, shit, if you can do it, maybe I should go do it.
I love that. I'm so grateful that my shit show was something to be the catalyst for you to go actually get out there and get some fucking help, man.
I admit that straight up. I went and seen my flat and said, look, I think I need to talk to someone about not just my grieving with my wife, but my own condition. And he was all for it. Put me in touch with a great bloke, and I've been seeing him for about 3 months now, and it's been really good.
That's
just
awesome.
being able to shoot shit, get it off your chest, gives me a few pointers and a few help things here and there. It's been good.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that you've taken that step, because it's a huge step and it's a hard step,
Especially when someone I don't like. I've never believed in them, I've always stuck to if I got myself in this shit, I'll get myself out of shit syndrome. But reaching out for help has been the best thing I've ever done.
Hell
It's
yeah.
taken me 50 years.
Love it. I love it. Shannon?
Yeah, mate.
Shannon, how you been, brother? Everything good?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, been good. Quit my job, so nervously excited about starting the new one.
Yeah, what are you going to be doing? Something
Uh,
better, hopefully? Yeah, or something?
Yeah, it was similar role, but yeah, I
Nice.
had to get out of the place. With it.
When did you stop working at the? I know you worked at the. It was like a warehouse thing, right?
Yeah. No, I'm still working there at the moment because I had to give 4 weeks notice. So I put in my notice on Tuesday. So
Nice, dude. That's the way to do it, though, man. That's the way that an adult fucking handles their shit. They find a new job, but they don't quit the old one first.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
too many people just up and quit without anything to fall
Yeah.
back on.
That was me. That was me when I got out of the army. I went through like 30 different jobs where I just stopped showing up. You know, well, that's never gonna go on my resume. I fucked that up.
Since I've been old enough to work, I've never been fired, and I've never quit a job without having something to go to.
Yeah.
Ever.
See, that's the way to do it, man. I fucking
That's
quit all
why I
kinds of
had
shit.
to
I was
stop
a piece of shit.
When I had to start working in 04, that was hard to walk away from
Yeah.
because I'd never done that before.
Exactly.
And shit, I would go back today if I could. I love my job.
Yeah.
I really do.
So Shannon, I saw the other day that your wife posted something. Was that just like a update to her Facebook thing, or did you actually?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I'm like, dude, I know that they were already fucking married. So I was like, kind of confused, but I wanted to be sure. So I didn't want to be like,
Yeah.
oh, congratulations, I'm fucking mad. You know?
So she had an account called Brian. I think she went by Brian Tanner on Facebook. She finally changed her account to her real name, and then she's like, "We're not married." I'm like, "Because you weren't on Facebook."
Right?
But she
Exactly.
updated it. Which I got a heap of messages. They were like, "Oh, congratulations, finally!" I'm like,
Yeah, well, that's why like I didn't leave a comment because I was like, I'm pretty goddamn sure that they've been married for a while.
I left a comment on it. It's about time you got
Right. Well, that's the thing too. Like my old lady, she's never on Facebook or whatever. So like when I redid my Facebook account, it was like, oh, you just got married? No, I got married fucking 12 years ago. You know. So, so you got the new job going. Everything else is good. You feeling happy? You mumbling a lot?
Yeah.
See, you know what I should do? Because, yeah, dude, I think I should probably put Shannon's Flavor Project video with him and his wife on my channel. And I should probably send it to you. Do you have it? Did I send it to you?
I haven't got a copy of it now.
No, you don't have it?
No.
Okay. Well, I will send it to you. Why is that?
Who's that?
We have echo. Hold on. Let me check this real quick. Okay, Jangalang, my man. Let me know. How's life?
Same old, same old. My mother-in-law passed away last month. I'm trying to get back to some sort of normal. It's been tough, but
Yeah.
with my wife. We're gonna have to deal with probate with her estate, so that's gonna be.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, I think the last time we talked, we just moved in and we were taking care of her, and she passed away on herself.
Yeah.
It's been really hard on my wife.
I can only imagine.
But other than that, same stuff.
I saw the tattoo. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, heart tattoo.
Yeah, that was cool.
It came out pretty cool.
Nice.
I like those watercolors. I think it was nice.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. You go ahead and keep talking. I just want to look up something right now.
Yeah, other than that, it's just, Dallas. That's it.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Okay, somebody else's turn to talk.
Dead air, people. Come on, dude. I invite you onto the stream. You have to entertain everybody. Because I can't do it all the time. It's too hard. I try so hard. It's so hard.
Oh, it's not hard for you to talk a lot, trust me.
It's not hard for me to talk a lot. That's
This is my girl. You good? Say hello.
dude, my wife's cat that I totally threw out looks exactly like that, except like more fluffier. Why the fuck am I getting double feedback? Hold on one second. I have to do that. Hold on, give me one second.
It could be. I've got the light. I've got the YouTube in front of me, and I've got the phone running at the same time. But I've got the voice muted.
Turn down YouTube.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I've got YouTube muted.
I keep, yeah, for whatever reason I keep hearing word. And see, the problem is I'm not proficient in this enough anymore to like be able to fix anything on the fly. So it is what it is. God damn it. So Shannon, did I just see you show me a bunch of little stuffed monkeys or something? What the fuck was that? Why did you just have to creep me out? Go put on the wig like you know you want to do and show me your unicorn collection. Do it. Thank you. See?
Look how encouraged he is to go.
Right? Dude, and he didn't have to go far to get that wig. And he always says, oh, this is my wife's wig. Oh, no, no, no. But no, that's right there in his little fucking gaming chair, man cave, unicorn plushie area. Oh, yes. Look at this beautiful human. Look at how gorgeous.
That's just Shannon we know. Mumbles.
I am all about it. I'm all about it.
Freaking bass horn.
Just the usual Friday night.
So good.
That's what he
So
wears
good.
with his wife.
The real me.
That's outstanding.
Now we get down to the nice dirty stuff.
Right? So, I've never seen the... Is that a dildo on top of there, or is that a unicorn horn?
Unicorn horn.
I mean, can it go both ways, though? I'm sure it can probably be utilized in many different ways.
Every now and then I'll get carried away with my rider around the house.
God. So epic. Alright. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on. It's been super rad. It was good to talk to you guys. What I'm going to do is I want to finish out the stream. I got a couple things to say. And we'll talk. You guys hit me up on Messenger. That's probably the best way to fucking hit me up. And we'll try and do something else. But let me finish this thing out. And then we'll talk soon. I appreciate you guys coming on. Especially pink hair unicorn fucking mumble rap. Jangalang, jangalang. Shane Beekman.
Mate, stay safe.
Yes.
Love you, mate.
Shannon. Love you guys. Alright.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I need this son of a bitch to go away.
You guys, there you go. One of you got it. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, they're still on the screen for some reason. That's okay. That's okay. We can handle that. I hope that's fantastic. Okay, so just to let everybody know, I was unable to see the chat while we did that whole that whole fun situation. But I wanted to talk to those guys because I love those guys. Those guys have been with me since day one. So I'm going to go back through the chat, and whatever I missed, we're going to talk about. It's probably going to be a lot about, like, feedback and weird sounding shit. There's not much I can do about that. I don't really know where it was coming from, but it's totally cool. Okay, oh, boom. See, I missed David Moyle. David Moyle's awesome. Rad dude. Stoked that he's here. Hopefully he's still here. I love the Mirage. So bummed I never got one. Rajon. I don't know what the Mirage is. Oh, that's that mod that he was talking about earlier. I was waiting for Black Purple, but it never released. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, mostly talking about the weird feed stuff. Left before I got in trouble. Jangalang, jangalang. Yes, you did. For whatever reason, I just clicked back to see, and Shannon is still there. And I'm hoping that that stays forever, because it's super fucking rad. There's nothing better than that. I'm going to definitely have to screen grab that. Everybody screen grab what's happening right now. Hopefully it's still happening, because I have to kind of go back and forth. Damn it. Damn it, it's gone. That's alright, there's a replay. There's a replay. Sugar Shane out. Okay, so we're back to just plain old boring me. So yeah, let's finish this out. We've gone for over an hour, and I just want everybody to know that things are going really good for me, and it's a lot in part to you and the support that I get from everybody that yes, wallpaper that pic. The support that I get from you guys, and just how awesome you guys have been with not being judgmental or being upset with the way that I operate, because it's been the same since day one. I've always been kind of flaky when it comes to this kind of stuff. When I'm super into it, I'm super into it. I put out, I don't know, 400 fucking vape advocacy videos back when it would have mattered, you know, and now I'm 100% behind this whole let's get better together idea. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, which is super important, I think, is on March 28th, my friends over at the Vaping Misfits, which is on the True Vapor, Chris Linton's channel, they're going to be doing a charity stream for mental health. And I want to make sure that people do everything they can to promote that, do everything they can to just understand that things like that Chris and Sean and Matt are doing are important. They really do fucking matter. You know, the things that I do are very kind of self-help. I do this because it helps me, and I hope that it helps other people. I really do. But more than anything, me being able to get this out and talk to other people about how they're doing is great. But they do it week in, week out. They put themselves out there in a way that is beautiful and tragic and hilarious and sad and fucking wonderful. So please check out the Vaping Misfits. Please donate in the link in my bio on Instagram, and make sure that that stream is a success. I'll be there for that stream, obviously, but this is probably going to be the last, at least for a long time, stream that you're going to see on this channel. So I really appreciate all of you, more than you guys will ever know. Thank you so much. Boom. And I kind of went early on the boom because I was supposed to do like this transition thing. So hold on. Let me boom.
I sat by the ocean and drank a potion, baby, to erase you. Your friends, they all sympathize. Maybe I don't need them to. Imagine I'd be your one and only instead of the lonely one. You, me, and the love. Silence is closer. We're passing ships in love. There's no way to run away. Said, boy, if you